Hi guys, it's me again, your blessed Sarah. So last week I was reflecting on some of the things I did in 2024 and I realized some of the mistakes I made while learning data analysis. And I was just like, oh, why not come here and share it with my YouTube family? Maybe there might be one or two things you might take out from this video. So yeah, let's get right into the video. The first thing I realized was that the first mistake I made was that I was trying to learn everything at once. I was trying to learn every tool, every technique, every skills. Like it just really made me very overwhelmed. It led to burnt out. I felt confused and it was really frustrating because this thing actually felt fast paced. It felt like I was consuming too many information at once at the same time, and there was no even like space for rest. There was no space for breathing. There was no space for me to like practice the things I've learned so far. And honestly, I felt like giving up because it felt too much for me to take in. It felt too much for me to handle. And I know that there's so many people right there that are just trying to like consume this, consume that, learn this, learn this, learn this, learn that, learn that, learn that, learn that at once, which is a very big mistake. If you are doing this, I want you to stop right now. It is a very huge mistake that you are making. So one thing I have realized is that focusing on one tool, one technique, one skill at a time with deliberate practice is actually like more sustainable and more effective. So take it one step at a time. Don't rush yourself. There is time. Don't let anybody to deceive you that, oh, there's no time. I think that was the mentality I was working with, that, oh, there is no time, there is no time. I need to learn this thing in 2 months. I need to learn this thing in 5 months. I need to learn this thing in this season. Do you get that kind of thing? So there was this pressure on me that made me, I don't know, it just made everything so overwhelming. And thank God I've realized that, and that's one thing I've changed so far. I thank God for that thing. The second mistake I made was that I was comparing myself with other people. I know that I'm not the only one guilty of this. Like, I was comparing myself with other data analysts that have gone ahead of me in the field. And now, okay, now let me say this. My friend usually tell me this, that there is a thin line between you being motivated and between you being intimidated. So now when I started out, I used to like consume content from other data analysts that have gone ahead of me in the field, and I just to like draw inspiration from them. I'll be like, oh, I'm drawing inspiration from them and learning from them and stuff like that. But you know, with time, gradually, it just, I don't know, it turned out to be comparison. Because I started comparing myself. You know the way the brain works, as I'm consuming and consuming and consuming without me practicing this thing. I just start comparing myself with these people that, oh, I wish I can do this thing. It starts from small. It's actually a gradual thing. You know? You start thinking that, oh, I want to be like this person one day. Oh, I wish I can do this like this person one day. Oh, I wish I can reach this certain level. Oh, now small it start. With time, it just makes you start doubting yourself that, oh, am I really going to get to this level that this person has gotten to? This person is doing this like fast. What's going on? This person solved worked on this project in just 2 days, and here am I. I'm spending 2 weeks, 3 weeks to work on the same project. You are forgetting that each person's journey is unique. Each person's journey is different. And these people, what I did not realize is that these people, they've gone ahead of me in the field. Some of these people started this thing, data analysis, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. And me, I just started last year and I'm already comparing myself with these people. And what this thing actually, like, stole my joy. It began to lead to self-doubt. I started doubting myself that, oh, will I ever going to reach this? I mean, what am I even saying? I'm sorry. Will I ever going to reach this level? I don't even know. The English is standing somewhere in my head. But you get what I mean, yeah? So if you are one that compare yourself with other people, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm even talking to myself. Oh. Stop it, because see, that thing is going to do more harm than good. It's going to do more harm than good. Stop consuming, and start creating, start doing things for yourself too. Start doing things for yourself. I understand that, okay, you're trying to like draw inspiration from other people. Oh God, draw inspiration from yourself too. If inspiration is not like, I don't know, the best form of inspiration, the best form of motivation is the one you get from yourself. Because what if that person that you're drawing inspiration from end up giving up? Will you not say, oh, my inspiration has given up, me say if I will give up? No. I used to tell my TikTok fam that all those ones are like, you motivate me, you inspire me, you do this, you do that. It's sweet to hear all those things, but I don't know. Draw inspiration from yourself, Ojo. Don't look up to me, because what if at some point I now give up? Does that mean you will give up too? I'm not going to give up, but I'm just saying. So the best form of motivation should come from within. It should come from within and not from outside. You get. So I stopped comparing myself, and I just learned to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, because this is something that is a long term something. If you don't have something that is fueling this passion from within, you are going to give up in no time, and you're just going to get frustrated, and you're just going to burn out. Do you get that kind of thing? Okay. And you don't want that to happen. The third thing I realized, that I was actually scared of failure. I was scared of failure, and that stopped me from doing so many things. But thank God I realized that on time. So I started learning data analysis in August, yeah. And I was just learning. I was just learning for myself. I was just keeping it to myself. And I used to see a lot of creators, especially Adefe, Adeoye. She'd be like, "Oh, build in public, tell people about your skill, market yourself, yada 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 yada," and all of that. So I was like, okay, let me just wait till when I know this data analysis to a large extent before I start putting myself out there. Because honestly, my head, I was actually like scared of making mistakes. I was scared of, failing. That, oh, what if I now start putting myself out there, that, oh, I've started learning data analysis, and at one point I give up. People will now see my yansh. They'll not be like, ha, this guy is giving up. Small thing they tire this girl. I don't know, I'm this kind of person that I don't like people seeing my weakness, that kind of thing. But I just realized that, see, failure is part of growth, yeah. But the thing is that, what do you do when you make mistake? What do you do when you fail? What do you do when you fall? Do you remain there? No, you don't remain there. You pick yourself up, learn from that mistake, learn from that failure, and you do things better again in the future. That was what I realized. And I started putting myself out there. I created a TikTok account where I was like sharing my journey, and trust me, this has opened a lot of opportunities for me. And I also, like, started posting more on LinkedIn, posting my project, posting the things I've been learning so far. Just post. Now I opened my YouTube channel. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't even know. When I opened it, I didn't even know what I wanted to post. I just opened it. I started. I was not waiting for perfection. I think another problem with me is that, will I really call myself a perfectionist? I don't know if I'll call myself a perfectionist, but I like doing things very well, you understand. So I was waiting that, oh, when I get a good camera, when I get a good phone, maybe that's when I'll start creating content, maybe that's when I'll start marketing myself. But look at me now. I'm not using an iPhone, I'm using a Samsung, and I'm still creating content. So don't allow that to hold you back. I did not allow it to hold me back. Thank God for that. The fourth mistake is that I I don't know. Okay, I really call it a mistake. But now in 2023, I was self-learning. Yeah, I was self-learning, and I'm not saying self-learning is a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. I actually like salute all the self-learners, all those techies that are self-learning. I salute you guys, because trust me, it's not easy. But to me, I feel like it's a mistake on my part, because of the kind of person that I am. Yes, my kind of person that I get tired of things easily. I tend to, like, I don't know. I just tend to get, well, really say demotivated, or you get what I mean, sha. So I think I realized that, okay, when I started learning with an academy, when I started joining groups, joining communities, like, it just, there's this thing it did to me. I usually say something that, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with people. Going with people, joining communities has actually like been the best thing that has happened to me. So if you are a data analyst, if you are a techie, you want to join communities, you want to join groups, you want to work in teams, it's actually very important, honestly. Yes, in as much as, okay, you are learning by yourself, there are a lot of things that you will not learn by yourself. You are going to learn from other people. Yes, you're going to learn from other people. So yeah, as you're self-learning, get a roadmap. Don't just be jumping from one tutorial to the other on YouTube. If it's even possible, if you are self-learning, if it's possible, get a mentor that is going to, like, guide you, that's going to, like, push you through. Do you get? The fifth mistake, although this is not my mistake, but I see a lot of data analysts, a lot of techies making this mistake. And the fifth mistake is you going through tutorial hell. Now, what do I mean? So now, let's say, like, now you want to learn a concept, okay, or you want to learn a tool, Excel. You've learned this tool, but then again, you're not just confident in yourself that you can use this tool. So you're now learning. You jump from one course, jump from one tutorial, learning Excel. You're just learning. You're just gathering all the theoretical knowledge. And this field, This field is more of practice, practice, practice. If you don't practice, trust me, you're going to forget what you've learned. So, in as much as you are learning, practice this thing, take on project, do it, even if you are not an expert. And this is what actually, like, made my journey fast. It's made my journey fast. That in 2 months, people could not believe that how I started learning data analysis like 2 months back, because of the things I've been doing, the kind of work I've been doing, the project I've been working on. And that's because I practice. And I think that's just me. Right from time, I learn by practicing more. I get tired of courses, I get tired of reading, but as I'm practicing, I learn, yeah. I learn, do your research. Do you get? Practice. You learn Excel small, you take one project. You learn SQL, take one project. You learn Power BI, take one project. That way it just sticks, and you get better at it. You feel me? So now that I'm done with those mistakes, yeah, so these are some of my goals for 2025. I just want to put it out there so I'll be held accountable, just for accountability's sake. That's why I'm putting this out there. You understand? And for those that want to like draw inspiration from my goals, I know that I said that you should not draw inspiration from me, just from the things. Just start draw. You can draw a little, you can draw a little inspiration from the things I'm saying. You understand? But be motivated from within. You feel me? So my number one goal is to give back to my community, like my TikTok community. Now, in what sense? Yeah. Now, the thing is that I don't know, I just love giving back to people. So I want to open a community. It could be a WhatsApp platform, it could be a Telegram or Discord or Slack. I don't know which exactly, but I want to open a community of like-minded people where we can come together to like share ideas, work on projects, share opportunities, just learn, grow together. This is something that I want to do, but I want to take my time to do it because I know that managing people, managing communities is not beans. This is not beans. So that's what I want to do. Then the second thing I want to do is to do like guided projects for people, for my community. Like I'm just going to like take 1 or 2 or 3 projects depending on the time. I'm just going to take it and like teach people, walk people through the process of how I did that project, because I see a lot of data analysts out there. They're just calling themselves data analysts, but they don't know how to think like a data analyst. They don't know the workflow of a data analyst. They don't know what data analysts do really, like in the real sense, in the real world. So that's why I want to like do 1 or 2 projects. I'm just going to, it could be a live session, it could be on YouTube or I don't know, or Teams or Google Meet, any platform. Yeah, I don't know categorically which platform is going to be, but it's still like part of my goals. Then this one is a major goal for me, because if I am not making money with the thing I'm doing, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my skill? So I want to make more money. Yes, you heard me right, of course. In this economy, in this Nigerian economy, I should not make money. So I'm looking for jobs, I'm looking for gigs. Like I want to like get an entry level role, yes, that is going to like pay me well. I want to freelance. I want to like render my services to people and they pay me for these services. You get? Another thing I want to do, I want to take on more projects. Like I want to participate in competitions, in hackathons, and this was something that I could not do last year because I was not really aware of those hackathons. But I think I've like written down some hackathons I want to like participate in this year, like challenges. So some of the challenges, like this Onyx Data Challenge, they do like a monthly challenge that you can participate in. Just check them out on LinkedIn. And this Maven Analytics Challenge too as well. Then there's so many other ones. Check them out on LinkedIn. You can just search for hackathons, data analysis hackathons or competitions or challenges. You're going to see a bunch of them also on LinkedIn. So that's what I want to do. I want to go for more tech events. Last year I was just able to go for just 2 tech events. Okay, I won't really say it's just though, but at least it's something. It's something. I never even knew I was even going to go for any tech event last year. I went for Data Community Africa. That's Data First Africa by Data Community Africa. Then I went for this Blue Chips Data and AI Summit. So if you were there at any of these tech events, just comment. Let me know. Let me know. So I want to go for more tech events this year. And I don't know, maybe I might have, I don't know, I might get my first speaking engagement this year. Maybe I'm very shy though, but this is something that I want to explore. I want to explore public speaking, even though I know that okay, my English is not too good, but I'll start from somewhere. That's where growth comes in, yeah. Exactly. So, which other thing again do I want to do this year? I think the last thing, I don't know if it's the last, but one other thing is that I want to teach people. I want to mentor people, but maybe that will be later in the year. But yes, I'm thinking of either creating a course where I'm going to like, because a lot of courses I'm seeing out there, a lot of tech boot camp, tech academy I'm seeing out there. They're just, I don't know, they're just scratching the surface. They're not going into the main thing that you need to know for data, about data analysis. And this is something that I want to bridge the gap between those tech school. So I want to, like, I might either create a course, and I don't know, depending if the course, I don't know if the course is going to be free or paid, but most likely paid, or it will be subsidized, or I might do like a live class. Like, I don't know, whether it's like, I don't know how it's going to be, sharp. But I just want to teach people, I want to mentor people, I want to, like, impact people on my knowledge, what I know. So I don't just want to keep it to myself. I want to impact others. So I want to grow my YouTube account, my YouTube channel. Please, people should help me. If you are seeing this, I want to reach 1 million subscribers before the end of this year. And you will shout, 1 million, and she's at 49 subscribers. Don't worry, it is possible. They say if your dream does not scare you, it is not big enough. Yes, I want to reach 1 million. I want to reach 1 million subscribers. Please. You guys, this goal is in your hands. Because if you don't subscribe, how will I reach this 1 million subscribers? So please subscribe. Please subscribe. Ejo, Biko, what is please in Hausa? I don't even know. But please subscribe, okay? So I think we've come to the end of this video practically. Yes, if I have any other information I want to share, I'm just going to come here and share it. And you can follow me on LinkedIn. I think my LinkedIn account, my LinkedIn this thing is Blessed Sarah Omolola. Then follow me on TikTok to Blessed Sarah the Tech Girly. Yeah, see you in my next video. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.